Osrumuntie na assassin yeko.
His name was Baden Powell, and he came to defeat her. She was taken to Seychelles Island, where she died after 15 years.
So what did she actually do? Like
She led the war. Yeah, she was the master tactician behind the war. Because those times, the men were looking up to. 6 out of the royals decided to condone with the British demand and actually to steal the gold used to and give it to them, with which they were caught and disciplined. And that was the reason why she stood up to lead our ancestors to war. That's our King Prempeh II. We saw up, which we are also seeing here, the longest served. He ruled a kingdom for 39 years, which he married only 8 wives and gave it to 21 children. And he also designed the flag of the Asante people. That is the Asante flag.
This is the flag.
Yeah, come and hold it. You can come and hold it. So that is the flag of the Asante people. And the flag is older than the Asante. Sorry, it's older than the Ghana flag. It was designed in 1935. Yeah, the Ghana flag was made in 1957. This one was made in 1935. Yellow, black, green. Yellow represents the good of the land. Black represents the people, and green represents our vegetation.
Yes.
So we say the rich black man living in his forest. Now in between it, you see the traditional symbol in between it, which we call the crocodile hat. It teaches you that wherever you are, you have to be strong. Made up of 3 animals. Up here we have the beak of an eagle. Here we have the tail of a crocodile. And in between it is the tail of a python, which means the eagle is stronger in air, the crocodile is stronger in water, and the python is stronger on land. Meaning no matter where you find yourself, you have to be strong. Wow. Yeah, you can.
Take a picture. Wow. So this one is
Okay, so they are both at mine.
Yes.
Prempeh the first and Prempeh the second.
Yes. Here we have the picture of the longest served Asante queen, Narrated. She ruled the kingdom for 40 years and she died in 2016 at the age 111.
111.
Why that long? The tree I show you, when you become a king or queen, we bath you with that tree for 3 months. You remember the tree,
Yes.
the one just here?
the spiritual
The
one.
spiritual one, yeah. We bath you with the tree for 3 months.
What's the import of that?
Oh, as I'm saying, it is very medicinal and it's very spiritual. So that is the current king, Nana Osei the second, the current king right now. He became king in 1999. Till date, he's still ruling us. When his mother died, our king chose his sister, the current queen. That's the current queen, Nana Makonelu.
She's a sister to the.
Yeah, a daughter. That's her eldest and her youngest.
And so this will not give birth
To both. Yeah, so now it's a brother and a sister, can also be a mother and a son because of the matrilineal system. So in the palanquin, as I showed you, we carry the women on our head and the men on our shoulder to show who actually carries the kingdom. Here, that's why we have a saying that if a woman buys a gun, it is the man that fires the gun. But the man should know who the gun belongs to. If you mess up with the gun, the owner will come for it. It's not yours. That is why the queen can dethrone the king, but the king can't dethrone the queen. Yeah. Here we have everything that I'm saying is here. We have a copy inside the gift shop, so you can buy one. We migrated from Mesopotamia, came to where we are now, but we were taken as slaves. The time we wanted our independence, so our ancestors decided to fight for their independence. Hence, we got the name Asante. So anytime you hear Asante, it means because of war. We only came together to form a kingdom because of war. That's the meaning of Asante. Here we have our King Opokuwari II, a lawyer by profession and Ghana's ambassador to Italy before becoming a king. You see the headband on his head? We call it Obi Nkebia. Obi Nkebi. Can we try that? Obi Nkebia.
Obi Nkebi.
Obi Nkebi. Which means if you bite me, I'll bite you back. The fish
I need
now,
that.
you need that. The fish down is biting the fish up, and the fish up is biting the fish down.
If you bite me, I also bite
That's my,
you.
that's my, yeah.
It's your favorite symbol.
Yeah.
To me,
More
Bamboo.
Pisces.
Really?
So it's fish,
I see.
just like that.
If you bite me.
Okay, say a born in So here we have the 15th century map of Asante. This was before Ghana map. Now, let me tell you that this land was divided into two whilst the British were even here. The British colony didn't extend to Asante Kingdom.
So we're united, we were
Yes,
strong.
the people were very united that they fought against imperialism for 150 years. So the map, the British made this map after Asante cut off the head of the first British governor to Gold Coast. His name was Charles McCarthy. When you go to Accra, the place the governor's head was cut off has been named after him. We call the place McCarthy Hills. So it's here. Asante's defeat British Governor Sir Charles McCarthy killed 1824, site unknown because that time it was not proper demarcation. But now the site is known. We call this place McCarthy Hills. So this is the borderline, River Pra, the borderline here. Up here is the kingdom, down here is the colony. If you look at the area view, the kingdom was bigger than the colony.
Yes.
And that was the reason why the colonial government decided to fight a lot with the Asante kingdom, because they wanted to take this border away and make the whole land a crown colony. The amazing thing was that while the people down here were using a cowries as their currency, the people up here were using gold as their currency.
Right.
Because before the British came, the entire land, the currency was gold,
Got it.
and it was changed to cowries. And when the British finally took this border away and took over the entire land, they changed it from cowries to pounds, British pounds. And now, when we gain independence, Dr. Nkrumah changed it to cedis. Oh, we are using now. Finally, we will end with the battle dress. This is the battle dress.
It's like I like that.
Battle dress.
Please, Asante.
The British were able to
Break that alliance.
break that alliance between Asantes and the Fantes, and they signed an alliance with the Fantes in 1844, called the Bond of 1844.
Where the corridor we went yesterday.
You understand it?
That was when they signed that.
Yeah. So here we have the battle dress, designed by our the shaman Confanoche. Confanoche made this cloth to protect all Asante kings at the battlefront. It protected them from gunshots and arrows. But now we don't go for war anymore. So when we are making you a king, we put this on you, and we tell you that you have to be brave because your ancestors through war established the kingdom. And when the king is also performing the funeral of the queen, he also put it on to perform the funeral of the queen. It has become a ceremonial matter.
So lastly,
Yes.
Confanoche, what was his major role?
In the kingdom.
Yes, in the, what?
Confanoche is the brainiac behind formation of the Asante kingdom. Our ancestors were not united at all. So a time came their slave masters wanted all the kings in each of the clans to bring him their favorite wives, and also to cut their little finger and bring it to him. And that was when Confanoche's best friend, our first king, Oseitu the first, was like, why should I bring you my favorite wife? Or why should I cut my hands for you? I won't do that. A war was declared on them by their slave masters. So Confanoche, being a spiritualist, gives them a brilliant idea that you people, you will only win this war not divided, but be united and form a kingdom as they have a kingdom,
That's right.
so that you can defeat them.
But the UK have a kingdom.
They
So
do.
You understand it?
Yeah.
Great. So Confanoche brought all the
Masterminder.
people together to form a kingdom.
That's right.
Because they were test for power. Because you are ruling your part, he is ruling his part. I have people I command.
Why should I?
Why should I come into a even though you have people you command, but she has taken us as slaves. You understand it? So he was like, 1, 2, 3, come together and be a kingdom as he is a kingdom and fight her for your independence. So that was the brilliant idea Confanoche.
Should ask the queen.
Alright, so This is where we end the talk for now. Thank you very much for visiting us.
Okay, so no, why Ashanti and not Asante?
The original word is Asante.
So then why Ashanti?
Ashanti is the British way of spelling it.
No, so why maintain the British way of spelling
Because
it?
all the historical documents were first written by British philosophers. And as they heard it, that was how they wrote it. At the difference between Asante and Ashanti. The original word is Asante.
Asante.
But those times, ours was just oral history. The British documented it for us. So once they spelled it Ashanti. So all the historical documents that the British have is Ashanti. But the ones that we've written is Asante.
That's what I want.
Asante is original.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I want.
original.
I don't even say Ashanti.
Makes the H
I always say Ashanti. No one.
Thank you very much. So we have a little gift shop here. You can buy anything there.